We want the glory, we want the glitz. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory. For the real, I know how they used to feel. Now I'm here up in the field, making these moves, making these deals. I made something out of nothing. I ain't bluffing, no discussion. Look at the numbers, I've been hustling. Little rough around the edges, still I made it though. Still I just been laying low. Man, I just feel grateful though. I know where I come from, man, I ain't alone. Yeah, and I feel so blessed, too blessed to be stressed. And I'm with the day unos, they don't ride to the death. We got the legacy, we got the hope, and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory, we want the glory. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory.
Don't get me started, I'm pleading. If this is a race, can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like it's season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. Hey. But still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one, I'm number one. I'm number one, yeah, I'm number one, 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 yeah, I'm number one, I'm number one. Once I
If I do it, then I'm doing it to death. Oh yeah, I'm influencing the ones that do it best. Oh yeah, started moving with the crew. You got a few, we got a slew. We trying to do what they said that we couldn't do. Oh yeah, I ain't living with regrets. Ain't no limits, ain't no rest. They want money, power, respect. I want more, I wanna be blessed. We want the legacy. We got the hope and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory. We want the blessing. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, you know I do it for the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, ay, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory. For the real, I know how they used to feel. Now I'm here up in the field, making these moves, making these deals. I made something out of nothing. I ain't bluffing, no discussion. Look at the numbers, I've been hustling. Little rough around the edges, still I made it though. Still I just been laying low. Man, I just feel grateful though. I know where I come from, man, I ain't alone. Yeah, and I feel so blessed, too blessed to be stressed. And I'm with the day unos, they don't ride to the death. We got the legacy, we got the hope, and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory, we want the glory. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, you know I do it for the glory. Ay, the glory. Ay, ay, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory.
Don't get me started, I'm pleading. If this is a race, can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. The well of the storm, I feel like it's season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the van, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. I am the greatest. Nothing can stop me now. The time has come for me to take my crown. I am a champion. No one can slow me down. The world is mine. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible. I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one. I am the greatest. Nothing can stop me now. The time has come for me to take my crown. I am a champion. No one can slow me down. The world is mine. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one.
A junior from St. Louis, Missouri, number 25, Junior Williams. A junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 26, George Mulbrock. A senior from Vernon Hills, Illinois, number 30, Ben Kroc. A junior from Matamedi, Minnesota, number 32, Josh Flores.
Ain't afraid to face the madness. Run straight into the blackness. Less preaching, more practice. I'm addicted to the action.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both the business academic load as well as economics. I love the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Every day, the people of Hope College are
leading,
discovering,
Believing,
dreaming,
pursuing,
serving,
innovating,
exploring,
creating,
collaborating,
questioning,
curing. We are finding new ways to do old things
We are challenging the status quo
and building a legacy.
We are pursuing truth.
We are solving tomorrow's problems today.
We are thinking globally.
We are faithfully hoping.
We are celebrating victories.
This day and every day.
We are strengthened by our faith.
Bound by a shared commitment to building community.
And dedicated to providing our students with a world-class liberal arts education.
Faithful.
Welcoming, transformational.
This is Hope College.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's non-league contest between the Firebirds of Carthage College and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this afternoon's lacrosse contest at Hope College in Holland, Michigan, where the Flying Dutchmen host the Carthage College Firebirds from across Lake Michigan. Initial face-off win for number 3, Caden Brainerd. And let's see if Hope can get off to a little better performance at the X. That's a spot where they've struggled this year. Hope comes in 1-4 and has averaged just over 40% at the face. Carthage, meanwhile, comes in with number 7, Chad Coleman, winning at close to an 80% clip at the X. And there's an early goal. Number 4, Andon Rieger with an alley dodge, and Hope gets the early lead, 1-0. 36 seconds in, and that's what an early face-off win does. Creates an opportunity and a nice alley dodge and an offhanded goal for Rieger, the big junior from Elmhurst, Illinois. Goal number 2 on the season for Andon, and another win for Hope. So a good, promising start at the X so far for Hope. Here's 13, McCreary. McCreary finds the back of the net. Number 13, Nick McCreary, unassisted with a high dodge. McCreary extending from his left side attack position and got high, and so Coach Neff's going to want to talk it over and call a timeout. So we'll step aside with 14:08 to go in the first quarter. Hope 2 and Carthage 0. Back to live action after Coach Neff called a timeout. Settle his guys down. Probably looking here for a face-off win. And a nice job by Brainerd as he's now 3 for 3 at the X. Shot gets piped from Brainerd. And pick up by Mueller. So Hope resets after the ground ball. Pick up by Owen Mueller. McCreary, Gibson Heatheis, and Sam Bowen at attack for Hope. David Brace along with Weston Godbold, the freshman, at midfield for Hope, along with number 31, Jackson Early. Brace looking to get untracked a little bit this season. He hasn't had a lot of scoring after being the returning scoring leader at the midfield position for Hope last year. So Coach Shane Helms, I'm sure, looking for David Brace to get himself a little untracked and find the back of the net. Freshman Godbold gets the shot off. Shot high, backed up by Hope. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock as he didn't connect with the pipe. Heatheis looks to turn the corner, gets a shot off, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds, and that's going to leave 1 second left on the shot clock. So after the timeout, Coach Neff calmed his guys down, and they had a nice defensive stand. Successful clear for the Firebirds. And let's see what they can do for their first series on offense. Carthage comes into the game 6-0, averaging over 16 goals a game after a prolific output last week in a 22 victory in their last match against Lawrence. Shot by 22 Jake Westland, stopped by Baumforth. Hope's been having a little trouble on their clear game this year, averaging only 76%, but a successful clear there. Early look by McCreary, but nothing there, so Bowen's going to reset with Heat Heiss behind. Will Tobias checks in. Tobias, the freshman Ben Torrance, number 42, along with number 19 Blaine Hind, the senior. So a mix of seniors and freshmen out there at the midfield line. Hind gets a shot off wide, backed up by Heat Heiss with 30 remaining on the shot clock. 11:26 to go in the first quarter. Nice look by Torrance, but a good save by Jake Williamson. Early on in the season, Williamson is having a nice season with a 68, almost 69% save percentage in goal. And so Carthage has gotten off to a 6-0 start, thanks in large part to prolific goalie play from Williamson and great play at the face-off position from Joey Workman and Chad Coleman, averaging 75 to 78%. Turnover by number 1, Andrew Johnson. Ground ball pickup for John Foster. Shot from Luke Wieringo. Goes wide, and they're going to call that one backed up by Kenosha. Something that Gibson Heat Heiss didn't really agree with the ref on that one, but empty net, and so Wieringo took the shot, but just a little wide as Carthage was in a 10-man ride. Unforced turnover there as the ball got away from Andrew Fry and it's going to sail out of bounds. So back to the 10-man ride, and shot hits pipe by Luke Wieringo. So Wieringo on the open net, hits the pipe, picked up by Bowen. Here's a shot opportunity. Freddie Koplo thought about it and then passed it along to McCreary. So Hope's going to reset. Jack McNamara, the big 6'5 junior, out at midfield along with number 8, Andrew Lanham. So a couple of big fellas out there and some 6'3", 6'5 guys at midfield who, when they get their hands free, can drop the hammer. Here's McNamara. Nice job on the alley job, but a good save by Jake Williamson on the low bouncer from McNamara. Jake Westland's going to reset for the Firebirds. Looking for a little two-man game off a high pick. Shot by number 1, Andrew Johnson, and a nice save. Billy Hughes with a ground ball pickup at midfield, and Hope clears successfully with just over 8 minutes to go. Jackson Early back in as an offensive midi along with number 16, David Brace, and number 1, Weston Godbold. Heat Heist hung up a little bit behind, looking for a high option. There's a little two-man game inside. And a turnover is going to go against David Brace as he couldn't handle the pass. Clear successful for the Firebirds. A couple of early goals by Hope a minute and a half into the game, and since then it settled down a little bit. Carthage has been getting some decent looks, but so far turned away. Nice job by Weston Godbold on some defensive play from the midfield position as he got hung up from his offensive midi position and his back play in D. And we got a turnover on the Firebirds. Wieringo looks for McCreary. Doesn't have an angle, so he's going to reset, run the D mids off, run some new O middies on as Freddie Koplow comes in along with Andrew Lanham. Here's Lanham with an opportunity. No, and a good save by Williamson. A great opportunity by Lanham, but he didn't place that shot very well. Turnover on the ride. Freddie Koplow, and a nice job on the defensive ride. And early on, a nice job riding by Hope as they've created some turnovers and kept Carthage out of the offensive side of the field, which is what Coach Schelt wants to see off the ride game. Nice look inside to Andrew Lanham. Tried to place that ball high, and a nice save by Williamson. So after a couple early goals in the first two shots that Williamson gave up, he settled in and had some nice saves. Five minutes to go as Bennett Pronk checks in, freshman from Minnesota, along with Ben Kroc, senior midi from Vernon Hills. Shot wide from Brendan Sawicki. Will Jewell working against Jacob Cameron at that third attack position. Oh, and a nice look inside, and two-man game is Jacob Cameron with the assist from Ben Kroc.
Firebirds with the assist, number 30, Ben Kroc. And scoring goal number 1, number 20, Jacob Cameron.
Cameron gets goal number 9 on the season. A nice two-man game. Nice look from Ben Kroc to find Cameron, and Carthage cuts the lead in half, 2-1, and gets a face-off win. So let's see if the Firebirds can get a little momentum going here after a goal and a face-off win. John Foster with a caused turnover. Nice job, John Foster, 22, caused turnover and a ground ball. It's going to be a fun matchup to watch today with John Foster going against Andrew Johnson, the number 1 scorer for Carthage. Ball's on the ground, and we're going to get a loose ball push, I think, here against Carthage. Refs are going to talk it over, but it should be a loose ball push. loose ball push is the call. Hope retains possession. Shot by McCreary. Probably not the shot that Coach Shane Hells was looking for early in a possession. Not the greatest shot early in a possession, so I think he would have rather seen him work the offense a little bit and look for a little better shot. Westlin along with Andrew Fry, top of the box, the midfield. Johnson working from up top against John Foster. And Johnson does a nice job rubbing Foster off, so he draws a short stick. He's going to try to dodge on Godbold, the freshman, and gets a shot off high and wide, backed up by Carthage with 21 on the shot clock. Westland up top, working against Godbold. Shot wide with 5 in the possession as Gurn's going to look to quickly dodge and get a shot off against O'Donnell. And a nice job defensively by O'Donnell to cause a turnover and a ground ball pickup. Two minutes to go in the first quarter. We're at 2-1 Hope. Blaine Hine checks in at offensive midi along with Will Tobias for his first game action, along with number 42 Ben Torrance, freshman from Portage Northern. Sam Bowen working behind. Bowen's been quiet so far today. No shots from Sam Bowen. Here's Bowen working behind. Hines shot wide. Picked up by McCreary. Back to Heat Heist. Heat Heist gets a little room in an angle and skips it just over the pipe, but nips the top of it, so the shot clock's going to reset for 60. A nice job by Heat Heist to get past his man and get north of goal line extended, and just couldn't bury it as he got the goalie off his mark and hit the top of the pipe. 48 on the shot clock, 51 on the game clock, so Hope can essentially hold for the last shot of the quarter. Let's see what kind of look Coach Shane Hells wants to see with Hind up top. Hope's working in a 1-4-1 formation, trying to shuffle guys on the inside, and it is not what Coach Shane Hells wanted to see, with an unforced error and a turnover as Blaine Hind threw it wide behind. So with 26.5 left in the first quarter, we've got a timeout and we'll step away.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
And we are ready to reset. 26.5 left in the first quarter. Ball back right. Hope in a traditional 9-man ride. Using a zone pickup ride. And a nice job by Ben Kroc splitting the defenders to get out of there. And then turned it over as number 9, Drew Curran, caused a turnover. So 4 seconds left. And Hope's not going to get a shot off as the quarter's going to come to an end. But a nice job defensively to stop Carthage at the end of the first quarter. And after one or score, Hope College 2 and the Carthage Firebirds 1.
Anchor sponsors, which include Lighthouse Title Group, Lawrence and Vanderswork Financial Planning, Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics, the Holland BPW, and Gentex. Once again, thank you to these businesses who serve as our Hope College anchor sponsors for Hope College Athletics.
My name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
And we're ready to reset action to start the second quarter. Caden Brainerd, a senior from Muskegon, Michigan, Muskegon Reese Puffer High School at the X, facing off against number 7, Chad Coleman. 3 for 4 at the X in the first quarter for Brainerd. And a nice job, Caden Brainerd, to win the ground ball after the initial clamp. First quarter stats, Hope outshot Carthage 15-6, and the exact same number of ground balls, Hope 15, Carthage 6 in the first quarter. No face-off violations. As mentioned, 3 for 4 at the X for Hope, 1 for 4 for Carthage. Carthage 7 for 8 on their clears, and 5 for 5 for Hope in the clear department. And no penalties in the first quarter. So clean game so far, other than a loose ball push. That's been it. Nice opportunity for Sam Bowen to get himself free, to turn the corner and get free. And Carthage is going to back that one up and be the first at the end line, when and where the ball went out of bounds. Not a popular decision, as it happened right in front of the Hope College bench, and it looked like Jack McNamara may have been there first, but call is going Carthage, and Carthage down 2-1. We'll reset with Ben Kroc up top, along with Jake Westland and number 45, Andrew Fry. So the first line midfield in for Coach Neff and the Firebirds. Here's that good matchup that we're looking at. John Foster defensively against number 1, Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson, the grad student from Minnesota, comes in with 17 goals, 19 assists on the season. Shot saved by Baumforth, and a turnover for crease violation is going to go against Andrew Fry as he stepped in the crease after the shot. So Hope clears. Baum fourth. Pushes forward. Shot 18. That's Beckett Monday, the sophomore from the Seattle, Washington area. A nice look on the clear package, but again, a nice save by Williamson. And Williamson is definitely keeping Carthage in this game, with 4 saves in the first quarter for Williamson and an early save in quarter number 2. It's Fry up top as he works on Mueller. Nice job to get inside and get a shot off, and a nice job on the stop by Baumforth. Brendan O'Donnell recovers the ground ball. Back to Baumforth, and Carthage now in a traditional 9-man ride. And Hope clears successfully. So Carthage started out first few opportunities with a little extra pressure and a 10-man ride package. Hope did a nice job breaking it, and so Dave Neff has changed it up and back to the traditional ride package for the Firebirds. Here's Rieger, number 4. Rieger had goal number 2 in the game as he alley dodges against Kayan Schugel. Shot by McNamara goes wide on a nice look from McCreary. Sam Bowen resets from back right. He looks to slip inside and lost his footing. Give way to Heat Heist. Here's Heat Heist with a nice inside look to Rieger, and Rieger couldn't handle it, and turnover is going to go against Rieger. Nice job defensively, Jack McNamara. Firebirds pick up the ground ball, but a great job defensively on the ride by McNamara to put the ball on the ground. Johnson resets. Landon Bakke, number 16, checks in, the freshman from Maple Grove, Minnesota. Bakke along with Ben Kroc up top. Here's Johnson looking to work behind and work off his screen. Nice job slipping the screen by John Foster, and a turnover by Carthage, and that's going to run out of bounds. And Owen Mueller will pick it up back right. Clear to Luke Wieringo, and Wieringo carries across the midfield. And Wieringo drops the stick and gets turned over, looking to get rid of the ball, and he didn't have anybody to get rid of it to. And Ben Thomas, the sophomore LSM, turned over Wieringo, the LSM. So nice job by number 3, Ben Thomas, creating the turnover. And we had a timeout again by Carthage, so we'll step away with 9:26 to go in the second quarter. Hope College 2, Carthage 1.
Our students act as beacons of hope for their community. They lead with courage, conviction, patience, and strength. They're ready to change the world.
And Carthage gets ready to reset. Andrew Fry gives way to number 30, Ben Kroc. Here's Kroc working up top against the LSM Drew Curran. Shot by Kroc goes high, backed up by Johnson. 39 on the possession still for the Firebirds. Here's Johnson working behind against Foster. Little two-man game behind with Andrew Fry as Fry gets his short stick defender behind, and nice job defensively by 42, Ben Torrance. Nice job by Owen Mueller on the caused turnover. As he turned over Ben Kroc. Kroc hung his hands and stick for just a minute, and the senior Mueller turned him over. So almost 8 minutes at the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Hope has not scored since early in the game, so let's see if they can get a good possession and find the back of the net with a good shot opportunity. They've had some good looks, but Williamson has done a nice job turning them away. Here's Heatheis, and Heatheis unassisted. Number 12, the sophomore, Gibson Heatheis. Goal number 1 of the game for Gibson. And let's see if that gives him a little shot of confidence, as he's had a little trouble early in the season. He's averaging only 11% on his shooting percentage early in the season, and only 3 goals through 5 games. So that's goal number 4 on the season. And a nice individual effort from the sophomore from Hudsonville, Gibson Heatheis. And Hope pushes the lead back to 2. And a ground ball win for number 7, Chad Coleman. So here's Fry, Kroc, and Westland as the offensive middies, along with Alec Gurn, Andrew Johnson, and Jacob Cameron at the attack. Kroc working against Wieringo. And unassisted, number 30, Ben Kroc. I think that Baumforth just didn't pick the ball up because that shot was from 15 yards stick side high and not really a difficult save. And I think he just didn't see it because he didn't react. That was not a terribly well-placed shot to his stick side and high from 15 yards. And I think Baumforth either got screened by someone or he just didn't pick up that he was going to shoot. So number 30 finds the back of the net with 7:13 to go in the second quarter. And we're back to a 1-goal game and another back-to-back face-off win for number 7, Coleman. Shot by Chad Coleman goes wide, backed up by Gurn. So Gurn behind. He's going to work against number 30, Brendan O'Donnell. Gives away to Johnson. Johnson's been relatively quiet so far today. He's got a couple of shots off, but no goals and no assists, as Foster's done a pretty nice job locking him up early on. Here's Kroc, who just scored the goal, and he's going to look to set up number 25, Will Tobias, on an alley dodge. A nice job by Will. Gets it inside to Fry, who tries a little twister, but it squirts away opposite from the goal on a little twister shot. 24 on the possession for the Firebirds. Cameron working on the wing against Will Jewell. A nice job by Jewell. Shot goes wide, and it's going to be a shot clock possession as it's going to go to 0. And Hope's going to get possession with John Foster behind, so a nice stand defensively by Hope. 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Low-scoring game, especially for the Firebirds, who come in averaging 16-plus goals a game. And this has been a little more the story for Hope this year. Somewhat low production early on in the offensive set. Hope is only averaging 8 goals a game through its first 4. And that has really been the product of some poor shooting. So Hope's been on defense a bit more. They haven't done terribly well at the face-off, and so that's limited their offensive opportunities. And when they've had those offensive opportunities, they've had a relatively low shooting percentage. So they haven't scored a lot of goals yet this year, and that's not real characteristic for a Mike Schoenhell's offense. Coach Schoenhell's always preaches early opportunities, always hunt, always transition, push the ball upfield as fast as you can, and always hunt for that early good opportunity. And if it's not there, we'll reset. But the goals haven't been falling, and so maybe it's a good sign that Gibson Heatheis got untracked, get him going a little bit. Let's see if David Brace can get going a little bit. As McCreary gets a shot off as the shot clock was going down. And not much on that shot as his defender got into his hands. And so Carthage will reset with a shot clock turnover. 4:23 to go. 3-2's the score. And a nice job by Westland getting up there, but defensively a nice job by number 5, Jack McNamara, to put that ball on the ground. Unsuccessful clear for Carthage. So a nice job defensively on the ride by Hope, and a nice job Jack Baumforth coming out of goal. And Hope turns right around and fails to clear. As Brendan O'Donnell lost the handle as he was clearing across midfield. Nice job, Andrew Johnson, to work himself out of a double team on the wing there. And so with 3:17, Carthage looks to settle down, looks to get a scoring opportunity here and maybe tie this game up. It's been a 2-goal or a 1-goal game throughout, and just like that, Carthage ties it up at 3.
For the Firebirds, scoring goal number 3, number 45, Andrew Fry.
So a nice unassisted goal from Andrew Fry, the senior from Broomfield, Colorado. And Hope's been suspect with their short stick defensive midfield play, as the last couple of goals have come on those dodges from the midfield position up top and not getting their hands into the offensive player. Hope wins the face-off. Here's an opportunity for Heatheis. And Gibson Heatheis with a quick comebacker. And goal number 2 of the quarter for Gibson Heatheis, unassisted. Gibson Heatheis with back-to-back goals for the Flying Dutchman, and his first multiple goal game of the season. So let's see if this gets a little confidence back for the sophomore, and he gets his shooting touch back and starts to unload a little bit on some goal scoring production. Ground ball win for Caden Brainerd, and he gets pushed out of bounds, so turnover on number 3, Brainerd, as he got forced out of bounds by Rocco Paddock, the sophomore. And Owen Mueller just playing a little free safety there, picks that off. Here's a shot opportunity. Oh, and a great save. Gibson Heat Heights with a clear opportunity to pull off a hat trick in the second quarter, and a great shot. And Williamson got his foot on that as Heat Heights faked high and went low, and a great reaction. He get his foot out there and stop that shot. 2:12 to go, 54 on the shot clock possession. Here's David Brace. Brace, the freshman, Godbold. Here's Heat Heights. A little question mark dodge, goes behind the net, picked up by Hope. Nice shot opportunity from David Brace. His hands free and went high to low. And Hope recovered. Number 1, Weston Godbold with a finish. Goal number 2 on the season for the freshman Godbold. Nice tenacious defense after Williamson had got the kick save and Carthage recovered, and then Hope caused a turnover, and in that unsettled situation, Godbold found himself open in the middle on the top of the box and went low to low and snuck it past Williamson for goal number 2 on the season for the freshman. So 1:12 to go. Hope's going to reset with its heavy line, as Coach Shane Hells calls it, the big fellas. We got Koplow out there at the little guy at 6'1". You got Lanham at 6'4", and Jack McNamara at 6'5". 40 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock. Here's Freddie Koplow inverting. Koplow gets the corner, gets the shot off, goes high and wide. That's going to run out of bounds with 20 on the shot clock, backed up by Heat Heights. Nobody open inside. Heat Heights looks to skip the pass across to Andrew Lanham, and a nice job defensively by Carthage to get their stick in the passing lane. And here's Andrew Johnson, who gets the shot off, and that goes outside the net. And Baumforth clears. And that's the end of the second quarter. Your score, Hope College Flying Dutchman 5 and the Carthage Firebirds 3.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth. by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most: hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
My name's Emma Duttmers, and I'm a communications major, and then I'm minoring in environmental studies. I play soccer. The first soccer game of my junior year, I tore my ACL. Our athletic trainer, Annie, was there for me right when it happened, and she was there for me literally every step of the way. That was definitely a huge growing opportunity for me, and it was really hard, but it really pushed me to be a leader with more of my voice because I couldn't lead by example on the field. It definitely made me take a step back and realize how much there is to be grateful for.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to share hope stories of transformational impact.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope Admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope Admissions Office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
I was
Sports, like healthcare, requires commitment, teamwork, and excellence. That's why Hope College selected Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics to provide athletic training and physical therapy for all Hope College athletes. Get the care you deserve. Trust the team that exceeds expectations. The Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics Sports Medicine Collaborative.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Key to who was on the shelf. Hostess around in the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier the dot. Cartier space buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds, they Cartier.
And we are back, ready to start the second half, and Hope picks up where they left off with a face-off win. Sam Bowen with a shot opportunity early, and easy save for Williamson as Bowen didn't really place that shot very well, and that's an easy save opportunity. So face-off win out of the gate for Hope, 7 for 10 at the X in the first half for the Flying Dutchman, 3 for 10 obviously for the Redmen. So Hope's done a nice job in the first half winning the battle at the X, which is something that they have not done very well at early in the season. Hope outshot Carthage in the first half, 26 shots for Hope, 15 for Carthage. Hope won the ground ball battle 27-13, so a significant advantage in picking up the ground balls. Extra man opportunities, 0 for 0 and 0 for 0. We haven't seen a penalty flag yet in the game. One loose ball push, and that's been the only call by the refs. Williamson has done a really nice job in goal early on for Carthage with 7 saves in the first half against 5 goals. So, outstanding job in goal by Williamson, and that has helped Carthage hang in with only a 2-goal deficit as Gibson Heatheis picks up that ball along the corner. Here's and on Rieger, number 4. And Rieger gets goal number 2 of the game. Unassisted goal for the junior from York High in Elmhurst, Illinois.
For the Flying Dutchman, scoring goal number 6, number 4, Andon Rieger.
Nice individual effort for the big fella as he got that ball low and away and bounced it off the left hip of Williamson. That's a tough save for a goalie when it bounces low and goes off hip. Nice job by Caden Brainerd with another face-off win. So 2 for 2 in the third quarter for Caden Brainerd as Hope gets another opportunity. Here's McCreary, gives way to number 5, Jack McNamara, the junior from Forest Hills Central High School in Ada, Michigan. Andrew Lanham checks in at midfield along with McNamara. Here's McCreary from the attack position. McCreary to Heat Heiss. Back to McNamara up top as he's going to look to alley dodge, get his hands free. Nice job defensively as he skips it across to Heat Heiss. Lanham works himself out of a double team at the top of the box. And Gibson Heat Heiss with a turnover as he dodged himself and backed into a double team. So a little slow on recognizing that the defensive help was coming, and Gibson backed himself right into a double team and got turned over. So 11:45 to go in the third quarter. Ben Kroc will reset for Carthage along with Jake Westland. And along with number 45, Andrew Fry, checking in at the offensive midfield. John Giraz, freshman from Illinois, checks in as a defensive midfield, and we got a flag down for the first time in the game. So play on situation for Carthage with a flag down. It's going to go against Hope, and nice opportunity for number 40, Alec Gurn, but a good save by Jack Baumforth. So their first call of the game we're going to get against Sam. Check that in against number 8, Andrew Lanham. Interference call against Andrew Lanham, 30 seconds. So man-up opportunity for Carthage. Carthage has been very good this season in their man-up opportunities, averaging close to 60% on the year. Skip pass, nice job by Luke Wieringo to get a stick in the passing lane. Drew Curran pushes it upfield, gives way to McCreary, and Hope's going to settle it down. And nice job defensively on the man-down defense, and an outstanding job by Luke Wieringo anticipating that skip pass and getting his stick into the passing lane and creating the turnover and stopping the extra man opportunity. 31, Jackson Early in at midfield as he inverts behind and works against Kian Schugel. Nice job by Schugel. Early looked to skip it through the middle of the offense and found a number of sticks. Probably not the best idea. And a loose ball push is going to go against Hope. And a successful clear for the Firebirds with 9.5 to go in quarter number 3. Coach Neff sticks primarily with the same offensive midfield unit. Not a lot of substituting on his offensive midfielders. Turnover on number 45, Andrew Fry, as he looked to push it into the middle, and then Hope skips it off the head of a stick, but picks it back up. There's number 2, Liam Belote. Finds the bottom of the net for the LSM. Nice goal for the junior from Saline, Michigan, in an unsettled situation.
Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know.
Nice recognition there in that unsettled situation. And that's what Coach Shane Hells looks for. He looks for
the Flying
early
Dutchman, scoring goal
opportunities.
number 7. Number 2, Liam Belote.
Nice job defensively by Brainerd after he lost that. And that's going to skip. Yeah. Fans are a little upset as Brainerd was getting pushed out of bounds, and he flipped that ball back off of Coleman, and it bounced off Coleman's chest and out of bounds. And so Hope team and all the fans recognized that it was Hope's ball, but the ref got blocked out, and so he called it possession Firebirds. So ref wasn't in position to make that call, so he just did the best he could, but that ball had bounced off of the Firebirds out of bounds. So Carthage gets the ball back, down 4, 7-3's the score, 8:20 to go. John Foster picks off that pass. Nice job, John Foster, as he throws it ahead to Billy Hughes, but probably not the best clear pass from Foster as he skipped it out of bounds, and it turnover and failed clear for Hope. And now we're going to have an offsides penalty that's going to go against number 43, Ridge Bamer, as he fell over the midfield line. So flag down against Hope. 60 seconds on the possession with the flag down for an offsides against Hope. So Hope's going to be man down for 30 seconds. Fry gives way to Jake Westland. Croc looks to work inside. Got it to number 40, Alec Gurn, who throws it wide. Ball goes out of bounds. So here's a call from the ref. It's going to be an offsides call against Hope. So that's going to go against McCreary from his attack position on the ride. He didn't quite put the brakes on fast enough at midfield, and he fell slightly over the midfield line and did it right in front of the ref, who saw it and threw the flag. So 30-second opportunity for Carthage. Carthage comes in averaging almost 61% on their man-up opportunities, 0 for 1 so far in this game. Opportunity Westland looks. Nice job closing out defensively by Drew Curran as he got his hands on Jake Westland's stick. And the man down defense holds as they clear that penalty. So another nice job defensively by Coach Schultz, man down unit. Shot by number 30, Croc. Save, and a quick outlet pass goes high, and that's going to be a turnover. So I like the offensive mindset of Baumforth to get that save and push it upfield quickly, but just a little too aggressive, and it results in a turnover and a failed clear. So 5:57 to go.
Carthage.
Coach Neff is going to call a timeout, and we'll step away with Hope 7 and Carthage College 3.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a piece of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride. Shit, I'm straight. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Get on my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, judging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring us. Got 20,000 deep up in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, I put up again. I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
We are ready to reset with 5:57 to go in the third quarter.
You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean.
Andrew Johnson on the wing, guarded by number 22, John Foster. Foster rubs off that screen, a nice job keeping his hands available. Johnson gets a little shot off. That's going to go high and wide, misses the goal, so the shot clock is not going to reset. There's Johnson behind, working on Foster. Shot by Cameron goes wide. It's backed up by Alec Gurn. And Westland's going to invert and see if he can work against the short stick defensive midfielder, Beckett Monday. Nice job by Monday defensively against Westland. Westland looking inside. There's a shot. Checked a turnover as he tried to get it into Andrew Johnson. So it's going to go turnover against Andrew Johnson. Hope's got an opportunity, unsettled. But Owen Mueller backs it back out. Shot goes high by number 7, Luke Wieringo, senior from Northville, and backed up by Sam Bowen. Ben Torrance checks in. Torrance along with Blaine Hine and Will Tobias at the midfield. Shot Torrance, goes wide left. He got his hands free on an alley dodge and skipped it just outside. 45 still on the possession, backed up by Heat Heist. There's Heat Heist looking to work a little two-man screen game. Gets it high to McCreary, and McCreary gets a shot off low to low. That's going to go wide with 35 seconds on the possession. Heat Heist looking for a question mark. It's not there, and then turns the ball over as he looked to dump it inside to Torrance. So probably not the best pass from Heat Heist as he got caught up a little bit in the middle of his question mark dodge. And a failed clear by Carthage. It's picked up by number 32, Tyler Behrens, the freshman from West Ottawa High School. And a successful clear for Hope. 3:30 to go. Same midfielders, Blaine Hind, along with Will Tobias. Here's Hind, gives way to Bowen. And Jackson Early checks on late as the third offensive midfielder. Here's Early. Shot and a score from Jackson Early. So Jackson Early checks in late for his shift rotation, gets the ball, spins, gets topside high on his defender and buries it. So a nice individual effort from number 31, Jackson Early, the junior from East Lansing, Michigan.
Number 31, Jackson Early.
Goal number 3 on the season for Jackson Early. Brainerd gets another face-off win against Coleman. So Brainerd has been impressive today at the X, where Hope really needed to show some improvement after being 40% at the X through their first 4 games, and Brainerd has been dominant at the X against Coleman, who's a very fine face-off player himself. Here's Lanham, along with Freddie Koplow, number 23, who checks in, and number 5, Jack McNamara, who's got the ball. Hope's going into an open set. Heat Heiss in the middle, but otherwise open. See if they can get a top alley dodge and then slip a player inside for a quick hands-free shot from the inside top of the box. Here's Bowen from behind, looking to get free. Does get free, gets a lefty shot just over the top of the cage with 26 seconds left. And after it was delivered, we're going to get a flag down. And I think that's going to be the first flag of the day against Carthage as the refs talk it over. I think looks like possibly we're going to get a slash after the shot was released, but the refs are still talking it over. So number 8, Sam Wallace with the penalty. It's going to be a slash to the head, unreleasable. Hope has really struggled so far this year in the man-up department. They are 1 for 17 in man-up opportunities through 4 games. And so let's see with this non-releasable penalty if they got an opportunity to break out of that slump, and that shot got blocked by McCreary. And McCreary picks the ball back up. Lanham and Brace up top. Here's Brace. Nice job closing out defensively by the man down unit from Carthage. Hope's looking to shuffle somebody inside and get a quick stick on Brace, and that's exactly what they were looking for. But Bowen just forced that pass when he wasn't open, and the ball's on the ground, but luckily picked up by Hope. And the penalty released, and now the refs are going to call a timeout. I think they're talking it over to see if that was a 2-minute non-releasable or a 1-minute non-releasable. Nope, check that. We got another penalty, and it looks like it's going to be a slashing call. Looks like that's going to go against number 3, Ben Thomas, the sophomore. 1 minute is going to be a slashing penalty. Shot clock will reset for 80. 53 on the game clock. As Hope failed to convert that last time on its man up. So let's see if they can do a little better this time and get goal number 9 before the quarter ends. Bowen with a shot. Nice save by Williamson. Hope's probably going to try to hold and reset here to see if they can get an opportunity before the end of the quarter. And man up goal, number 31, Jackson Early. So Jackson Early gets back-to-back goals, and with 15 seconds left in the quarter, Hope goes up 9-3.
Flying Dutchman, scoring goal number 9. Number 31, Jackson Early.
Nice roll dodge by Jackson Early, get himself free. So a little unorthodox on a man-up opportunity for any individual player to dodge on somebody, but Early saw his opportunity and rolled back to the top side, got his hands free and buried it off hip. And with 12 seconds to go, Hope goes up 9-3. Here's Andrew Johnson working on Foster. And Johnson gets a shot off, and it goes in with 1 second left. He got that shot off with a stick in his hands, and so he didn't get any kind of power behind that shot, and it actually went so slowly and bounced so slowly that Baumforth misplayed it.
Andrew Johnson.
And it just bounced over his knees and the top of his stick and snuck in under the top of the goal. So with 1 second left, Andrew Johnson finds the scoreboard for the first time today, and that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Hope College 9, Carthage 4.
9, Carthage 4.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
So we've got one more quarter to go here at Hope College. 9-4, your score. As Coach Neff is looking for a little action from his offense here in the fourth quarter to close this 5-goal deficit. But Caden Brainerd continues to shine at the X as he wins that first face-off. Shot by Luke Wieringo goes high. Brainerd was 4 for 6 at the dot in the third quarter. So back-to-back 4 for 6 quarters for Brainerd, and that's given Hope some additional opportunities. Hope continues to lead in the number of shots. 37 shots in the game, 22 shots in total for Carthage. Hope continues to win in the ground ball department, 42 ground balls through 3 quarters to 20 for the Firebirds. Jake Williamson has been outstanding in goal. 9 saves in goal through 3 quarters against 9 goals against. Jack Baumforth's done a nice job, 5 saves and 4 goals against through 3 quarters. So let's see what the strategy is in quarter number 4. 5-goal lead for Coach Shane Hells, and so I think he's going to preach long possessions and look for a good shot, but look for a good shot in the last 15, 20 seconds of each possession. And there's a turnover inside as Bowen was looking inside. And then on the other side of the field, I think just the opposite with Coach Neff. He's probably preaching picking up the pace and trying to get early opportunities and score quickly and score in bunches. So look for opportunities early and press the offense with a 5-goal deficit, and almost 2 minutes gone so far in the second quarter. Same midfield unit for Coach Neff. Here's Ben Kroc, an alley dodge and looking for a shot early in the possession. 56 still on the shot clock. Jake Westland along with Andrew Fry at midfield along with Kroc. Here's Andrew Johnson, who got his first goal of the game just at the end of the third quarter. John Foster has done a nice job, and there's a score by number 30, Ben Kroc. He got his hands free, working on an alley dodge, working against Tyler Behrens defensively at the LSM. And so a nice early scoring opportunity in that possession, and 9-5 is the score. Face-off win for Coleman, and he clears over to Johnson. So that last possession was exactly what Coach Neff wanted. Get a couple early shots and score early in a possession and close this deficit goal by goal. There's still a lot of time left in this game, and 4 goals isn't much of a lead in lacrosse with 12 minutes to go. And a Carthage team that comes in averaging over 16 goals a game. Kroc again. Another shot from just inside the top of the box. And here's Johnson working from behind against Foster. Nice job, Foster, slipping through the screen and forcing temporarily the ball to be on the ground, but picked up by Carthage. Skip pass over to Andrew Fry as he works on Owen Mueller. Here's Westland working top side from the top of the box. Gets his hands free and then gets a shot off as he works against Billy Hughes, the freshman short stick midfield defender. Johnson gets it inside and gets it free to Alec Gurn, and Gurn scores. And so back-to-back goals scored by Carthage Firebirds. And let's see if Coach Shane Hells wants to talk to his guys and settle them down defensively a little bit, or if he's just going to let them roll. So timeout Hope, 11:23 to go, and Carthage back-to-back scores, and they've closed the gap to 3. Hope College 9, Carthage 6. So Alec Gurn with a goal right before the timeout. Goal number 26 on the season for the grad student from Barrington, Illinois, St. Viator High School. And a little spark of life by the Firebirds as they close the 5-goal deficit down to 3. And that's going to help Hope by getting an early face-off or a quick face-off win and clearing it forward to McCreary. So I think Coach Shane Hells is probably telling his guys to settle down a little bit offensively. Let's work the ball, work the possession. But, fellas, we still got a lot of game left here, and so we can't be complacent. We still got to work for good shots and not just play keep away for 60 seconds each possession. So work the ball, but let's get an opportunity for a good shot, and let's put a little distance in this lead, I think is probably the message Coach Shane Hells gave to his offense. And then defensively, I think Coach Schelt probably told his guys to get aggressive. Those last couple of trips down the field, they were playing a little bit back on their heels. Nice alley dodge and shot by Jack McNamara, frustrated with himself as he was looking for that top corner and just missed by a couple of inches. But good dodge and good shot placement by McNamara. Bowen inside. Oh, to Freddie Koplow. A great look and a great opportunity by Freddie Koplow and a tremendous save by Williamson. We got a loose ball push that's going to go against Carthage, so shot clock with 58 seconds, and Hope's going to get an opportunity to reset. Awesome look that time inside to Freddie Koplow, and Koplow put some good placement on it. He got it low against Williamson, but a great reaction by Williamson to save that shot. Freddie Koplow up top along with Jack McNamara and number 4, Andon Rieger, in as the offensive midfield unit for Hope. McNamara works from behind, skips it up top to Rieger. 15 in the possession for Hope. As Bowen skips across to, check that, Gibson Heat Heist skips it across to Sam Bowen with 5 on the possession. Bowen's going to have to press it here with 1 second left. Gets a shot off but misses it, so it's going to be a shot clock violation. And a nice job defensively for Carthage. A good look that time offensively for Hope. And Carthage clears successfully. Nice job clearing that ball by number 15, Brighton Stanton, the sophomore from Arizona, as he worked his way out of a double team at midfield. 8:43 to go, 9-6 the score. Same midfield unit for Coach Neff. Westfield along with Kroc and Andrew Fry. There's Kroc, gets it behind to Johnson. Here's Fry working against Mueller. And there's a shot and a score. Let's hope defenders got caught up with each other and created an open scoring opportunity for Carthage from the midfield. And 3 goals in a row for Carthage. And 9-7 is the score with 8:11 to go. So Westland with a goal, assist from Fry, as that midfield unit has been productive for Coach Neff. A nice little 2-man game as they worked off the screen, and Westland got his hands free and buried it. Kind of off shoulder on Baumforth, and then Chad Coleman with a face-off win, and it was 9-3 to start the quarter. And 4 goals in a row from Carthage, and with 7.5 to go, we've got a 2-goal game, and it's starting to get interesting in Holland. Here's Westland working against the LSM. Nice job, John Foster, on Andrew Johnson. He's trying to shake him but can't. And so we got Westland working behind, going against Beckett Monday, trying to invert from the midfield position. Nice job, Beckett Monday, defensively on the inverted midfielder. Here's Fry. And Fry with the alley dodge in the goal. 5 goals in a row for Carthage, and with 6:51 to go, we've got a 1-goal a game. And Carthage can't miss lately, and Baumforth is having trouble stopping those shots. Nice job on the alley dodge by Andrew Fry. So back-to-back possessions, Fry with the assist and then now with the goal. And I think what Hope College needs right now is a face-off win from Caden Brainerd. Actually, it was Jackson Early in at the face, and Jackson Early does not come up with it. So another face-off win back-to-back for Coleman, and with 6:36 to go. Ben Kroc with the ball, and Carthage has a chance to tie this game up. Carthage has been behind the entire game from 1-0, 2-0. They got it to 2-1, and so this is the first time since it was 2-1 early in the game that Carthage has been back within a goal. Nice look inside and a nice stop by Jack Baumforth on that inside look and shot by Andrew Johnson. Shot clock's going to reset on the save by Baumforth as we click just inside the 6-minute mark. Here's Fry working on Mueller. Kroc up top, working against Drew Curran at LSM. Thought we were going to get a moving screen call there against Carthage, but it slips through with 22 on the possession. Shot behind, picked up by Andrew Johnson. Johnson's hung up momentarily with 12 on the shot clock. And Johnson with the dive and the score! And we are tied up at 9 as Andrew Johnson dove forward through the crease and snuck that one in past Baumforth. Nice individual effort by Andrew Johnson to get the goal, and with 5:17 to go, 6 unanswered goals from Carthage, and we are tied up. Face-off win for Coleman. Shot saved by Baumforth. So Coleman's found his rhythm at the X, 3 straight wins. And Carthage has been on the offensive side of the field for the last 5 minutes or so, and Hope hasn't had many opportunities to try to increase its lead. And now it's found itself from up 6 to start the quarter and into a tie ball game with 4:45 to go, 50 on the possession for Carthage, and Dave Neff wants to take a timeout. So we'll step away with 4:45, Hope 9, Carthage 9.
Get wild tonight, billionaire bottles, we just down them like ain't no problem, all my roads are right, all right, all right.
And we're back to live game action as Westland resets. Same midfield unit. Kroc, Westland, Fry. Here's Kroc with an alley dodge. Coming out of the timeout, let's see if Coach Neff has something designed, initiating the offense from behind with Johnson. Johnson had that last goal to tie things up at 9 after he got hung up. There's a pass picked off, timed nicely. Nice job, Will Jewell, picking that pass off. And Luke Wieringo gives it up to McCreary. McCreary's been quiet this game. Comes in as the leading goal scorer for Hope, but he's had a quiet day. Quiet day for him and a quiet day for Sam Bowen. So let's see if maybe one of those two guys can get untracked here and break this tie with 3:40 to go. Jackson Early had a couple of goals. Here's Heat Heist behind. 2 goals in the second quarter for Heat Heist as he gives it up for Sam Bowen, working from behind. And there's going to be flag called against number 8, Sam Wallace, as he was hanging on Sam Bowen as Bowen tried to shake free and they threw the flag. So 8 on the possession, ball down, and so that's going to stop play with 3:04 to go. And my guess is we're going to get a push with possession for 30 seconds, but here's the call. We're going to get a hold. It's going to be the call against number 8, Sam Wallace, the LSM from Bloomington, Minnesota. So Hope has not been good this season in their man-up opportunities. They're 1 for 2 so far today, and if ever they needed a man-up opportunity conversion, it's right about now to break this tie and get back in the lead. So 30 seconds on the man-up opportunity. Here's Jackson Early. Hope spinning it clockwise, looking for somebody inside. Nice job by Carthage plugging the inside. Shot by Andrew Lanham, goes wide. 34 on the possession, 4 on the man-up opportunity. And all even for Carthage. Nice job, man-down unit by Carthage. This Hope got a good look off from Lanham towards the end of that man-up opportunity. 1 for 3 on the day for Hope on its man-up opportunities. And there's a goal. Assist from number 12, Gibson Heat Heist from X. And he found Andrew Lanham right off the right wing. And with 2:11 to go, Andrew Lanham gives Hope the lead back, 10-9. Nice look from Gibson Heat Heist to find Lanham, and Lanham did a nice job finishing. He didn't have a great angle, but he did a nice job on his patience and dropped his hands for just a second to get Williamson off his line, and then he finished over the right shoulder of Williamson. And Caden Brainerd gets a face-off win. So that's what Hope needed, a goal, get the lead back, and then get a face-off win. And we are under 2 minutes to go, 70 seconds on the shot clock. So what Hope needs here is a long possession that results in a score. Jack McNamara comes in. Number 4, Andon Rieger checks in, along with number 8, Andrew Lanham, who just scored goal number 10 for Hope as the offensive midfield unit. So unlike Coach Neff, who sticks with the same 3 offensive middies, Coach Shanehells runs about 9 or 10 different midfielders in there pretty regularly throughout the game. And here we are in crunch time, and this is line 3 of his offensive midfielders. So he's got a lot of confidence in these guys. He's Jack McNamara inverts from behind with 27 seconds left. Gives it to Andrew Lanham, up to McCreary. 15 in the possession. As Gibson heat heist, works from behind. Shot goes wide from Sam Bowen with 1 second left in the possession, and now it runs down to 0. So 51.3 in the game. Carthage with the ball. We're going to reset the shot clock. There's actually 4 seconds now. And the score from Nick McCreary. I think Carthage just got caught unsettled and didn't realize that there were 4 seconds left on the shot clock and all the defenders weren't down, and so now Coach Neff is walking all the way out onto the field into the box to protest that his guys didn't know what was going on. And I do get it. I get his point. The refs had run the shot clock down to 0 after the ball had gone out of bounds, and then they corrected it correctly that there was still time left on the clock, and so they put 4 seconds on it, and Heat Heist found Nick McCreary, who was standing in front of the goal with no defender, and he buried it and finished it over the left shoulder of Williamson. So with 48 seconds left in the game, Hope leads by 2. Ball on the ground is still, and we're probably going to get a loose ball push. Stick broke. Carthage player's stick is broken, but loose ball push against Hope is the call, and so Ben Kroc will bring it in with 37 seconds left. And now we're going to get a flag that flies. We're going to get a delay of game. Delay of game is the call against Hope. It happened right in front of the Hope bench, and Coach Schoenhell's asking for an explanation as he can't figure out why that would be a delay of game on Hope when Hope was shuffling players in and out, as was Carthage. So 30 seconds left. Carthage man up for 30 seconds. Johnson with the ball up top as he works against Luke Wieringo. And ball's down, but they're going to get a trip call, I think, against Wieringo or Will Jewell as Johnson worked himself out of a double team and into a stick. And now we're going to get a second flag on the far side. So we're going to get a hold is the initial call against Hope. And then I think we're going to get either another hold or a delay of game technical call as well. So 14 seconds left, and Hope's going to call a timeout.
I know we just signed the deal, but I need my advance on the next one too. They know I'm already. Yeah. I need it. Cause I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team, man. What a time to be alive. You and yours. Versus me and mine.
So they're continuing to sort out the penalty situation. The refs are still talking. During that timeout, a couple of refs dropped another flag. Now it's being picked up. Hope has 3 men in the penalty box. So 3-man down situation for Hope. Shot off the pipe by Fry. And a nice job boxing out by Sam Bowen to pick up that ground ball. And Hope's going to survive 3 men down. They're going to survive a Carthage comeback to even it at 9. And your final, Hope College 11, Carthage 9.
Hope College 11, Carthage College 9. Ladies and gentlemen, just a brief